Dear students, we talked about it yesterday, that we talked about self-awareness in terms of physical appearance. Now, this session is basically to make you understand your dressing. How beautifully your dressing helps your physical appearance, your self-appearance, everything into order. The way you dress is also important. Yes, physical appearance is a section of the same, the way you carry. But dressing makes a lot of sense. When you go into the screening time, they expect you not to look lethargical. They want you to look natural, well balanced. That's very important. But when they tend to look in a different way, you have to define. You are coming from any part of the country, you cannot come down from Nagaland wearing a Naga shawl or something like that. Similarly, if you have come down from some place in south, you are wearing your lungi. No, we are not looking for that. We are looking for a standardized way of dressing. And you should be in practice so that you dress that comfortably. Armed forces is not of one state, armed forces of the entire country. So the balanced dress is very important. Good trouser, well pressed trouser, very well polished shoes, white socks. Now there are some people who wear funny socks. They may wear a red socks, and when they wear and sit in the chair, their pant rises a little and the red color distracts. Not fair. So wear a reasonable dress. If you are wearing a black pant and you are having a black shoes, why not wear a black socks also? Minimum distractions. If you want to wear a white sock, then also you try to sit properly. It is advisable that you match it up so that minimum distractions. Now what happens distractions? जब आपकी ड्रेस आपको distract करेगी. For example, there are girls who wear deep neck and it distracts them, the interviewer, the other people as well. Not because they are looking very out of the world type. I mean, not like a, what should I say, that Aphrodite, goddess Aphrodite has come onto the earth by the Greek goddess. We are not talking about that. We are not looking at that. But what happens, it diverts your confidence also. It diverts others' attention also. So you should know how to carry your personality. It's been now years, or rather months at least, where you have learned to see that your body has grown into certain proportion which has to be well carried. There are people who are very fat and then they wear tight dresses. They look so funny. Have you seen in the mall when people who are very, very big, very, very huge wear tight dresses, how funny they look, and people automatically start disrespecting them? Now there is a way to carry that also. You may be bulky, you may be funny bodied, but if you know how to dress yourself properly, you know how to get respect for your looks. This is something which is very important for all of us. And there are many of you who do not understand this. Your dress should be very well fitted. Good dress gives you confidence. If you are going in winter, you can certainly buy a half sweater or a coat and wearing it very nicely in your shirt with your chest number here, you look awesome. And when you look awesome, you are often able to impress. Now I will give you a very wonderful example. How human error works, particularly in a good dress and a physical appearance. You go to mall, don't you? And when you go to mall and you see a beautiful girl or you see a handsome boy, very smartly dressed, you automatically conclude, wow, this person is so good. You land up saying, wow, this person is so nice, so excellent. How do you know he's good or nice or not? But look at the influence of the dress. You conclude too fast. आप लोग कभी भी मॉल में जाते हैं, कोई सुंदर लड़की को या कोई सुंदर व्यक्ति पुरुष को देखते हो तो आप लोग, और अच्छे से कपड़े पहने तो आप तुरंत निष्कर्ष निकालते हो कितना अच्छा लग रहा है, कितना अच्छा आदमी है, कितनी अच्छी लड़की है. आपने कितनी जल्दी निष्कर्ष निकाल लिया अच्छी की तरफ, जबकि सही बात क्या है, कितनी सुंदर दिख रही है, कितना सुंदर दिख रहा है. Nobody does that mistakes. Observe it keenly. They rush up too fast. और अगर वो 2 मिनट आपसे अच्छे से बात कर ले तब तो फिर क्या कहने, आपको तो लगता है जन्नत में देवता खुद ही धरती पे आ गए, या देवी आ गई, या अप्सरा आ गई. You know why? Because we are human beings, we have eyes which affect our wisdom. So when we see people, we are naturally attracted to it. Yes, over the long period, if the behavior is good, then that becomes beautiful, really genuinely good. But over a short period, this fatal error is common. And today, very, very common. Many people dress themselves differently and they look like they are billionaires. There are the second people next to Ambani's, and they all dress themselves in all kind of fantasy dresses. That's not definition. That is over definition. Because they won't be able to carry it. और वो ज़्यादा दिखने की कोशिश में अपना जो प्रभाव है, जो सकारात्मक स्वस्थ प्रभाव है, the healthy impact, they destroy it. So therefore dress yourself appropriately. That is very, very important. Light, healthy colors. It should not be distractive. We always tell you not to wear red, blue, very sharp blue, sharp green, sharp red, because that distracts. Red dress totally banned, because you wear a red shirt and a black pant, and go and give the interview, they will find you little funny. If you wear a little sober dress, it will be better. क्यों? सवाल आता है. I'll tell you. When you wear a red dress, the entire attention goes to your body and less to your mind, which is being evaluated there. दिमाग का अध्ययन हो रहा है, मनोविज्ञान का अध्ययन हो रहा है, पर आपके लाल कलर के कारण आपका दिमाग, उनका आकर्षण आपके शरीर पे जा रहा है, आपके ड्रेस पे जा रहा है, और आपके व्यक्तित्व पे नहीं जा रहा है. अब आप बोलोगे सर मेरी बात पे ध्यान दे नहीं रहे. अरे आप ही ड्रेस पहन के गए हो. You only have worn a dress which has distracted them from their points. So if you really want your good evaluation, जिसके बिना सिलेक्शन नहीं होना है, तो why are you distracting them? So don't wear these dresses. Girls should carry themselves well, they should look well. Now look at these actresses who have joined as MP in our parliament. They otherwise have been wearing glamorous dresses, but when they went for their public rallies, they dressed themselves very properly, very sensibly. Now that is called dressing for the occasion. इसको कहते हैं समय के अनुसार, परिस्थिति के अनुसार अपने आप को तैयार हो. You have full freedom to dress whatever you want to in your bedroom. But when you go out in public, you go out in society, you go out for assessment, you should dress yourself, it should match respect and your personality, and should fit well. There are many times when people are not healthy, and as I have told you, they wear very tight clothes and they look very funny. Not fair. Look at you. Do your self-awareness. Do your self-evaluation. Take the help of your parents, your well-wishers, or your very good friends, or your very good brothers and sisters. The good ones, not the ones who are critical or send you as a joker. So this self-awareness thing is very important for your dresses also. Because many times people do not dress themselves properly. They are not careful about their dress. Now suppose your zipper is open and you are looking funny. People will make fun, and this will become a source of discomfort for you. आगे चल के तुम्हारा मजाक होगा तो तुम्हें बुरा लगने लगेगा और तुम्हारा ध्यान भटक जाएगा. So remember, this self-awareness you have to do. You have to dress, decide 2-3 dresses well in advance. Achha, there are some people who buy dresses immediately a day before leaving, and they buy from good brands. They think that brands work. No, the fitting works, the color works, the look works. तो आप अगर अपने ब्रांड की ड्रेसें खरीदने के बजाय आप जो ड्रेस में अच्छे दिखते हैं, चाहे पहले से ले लीजिए, उसका अभ्यास कर लीजिए और नीट एंड क्लीन दिखिए. अगर आप यूनिफॉर्म में जा रहे हैं, जो कि कई बार होता था, so you should be very well polished. Your brasso should be there ready. Your shoes should be well polished. According to British civilization, the shoes are a definition of how careful you are, because it is the lowest part. If you are tip-tap too for the lowest part also, they sense that you have a respect. We are not looking for you to wear jewelries and other things. Though I am wearing the rings, but I will advise you that when you go for ASLB, you are wearing no rings, no bracelets. There is no reed. Even watch also is not permitted. If you have a habit of it, you can keep one in the suitcase, use only when you are going outside or maybe in the in the interview. But psychology test you won't be allowed. In GTO you will land up breaking it, so you should not wear. Even in GTO dress, your dress should look very neat and clean, nice, well planned. Now you will say, sir, is it artificial? नहीं बेटा, artificial नहीं है. आपको न्यूनतम ड्रेसों में ही भी काम चला सकते. आप चाहो तो एक ही ड्रेस लो, पर अच्छी लो, जो आप स्क्रीनिंग के टाइम पे पहन लो, चलो इंटरव्यू के टाइम पे पहन लो, कॉन्फ्रेंस के टाइम पे पहन लो, चलेगा. अगर आप एक न्यूनतम मध्यम वर्गीय परिवार से आ रहे हैं जिसके पास संसाधनों की कमी है और आपके पास एक ही ड्रेस की सुविधा है, तो एक ही ड्रेस लेके जाइए, पर पहनिए और अच्छे दिखिए, अपने बातचीत के तथ्य को अच्छा बनाइए. ऑल्सो रिमेंबर यू हैव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ बिहेवियर विद योर पीपल हु हैव कम फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर इंडिया. सो इफ यू विल डू एनीथिंग which will go against other culture, there is a possibility that they will distance. So your leadership will become less impactful. आप लोगों से जुड़ने भी आए हैं और अपने प्रभाव को छोड़ने आए हैं. तो जब आप प्रभावशाली हैं, समझदार हैं, तो आपको हर जगह अपने आप को ढलने वाली ड्रेस पहननी चाहिए. Don't try to over define yourself. Even in normal days, wear reasonable dress. ये नहीं कि आप हमें बाहर जाना है तो आई एम गोइंग टू वेयर अ फनी गाउन. दे आर ऑब्जर्विंग यू. योर सोशल इमेज इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आपकी सामाजिक छवि की जिम्मेदारी आपकी है. तो आप संतुलित दिखिए, अनुशासित दिखिए, स्वस्थ दिखिए. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड एज फार एज योर लुक्स और अदरवाइज योर टेंडेंसीज आर, you should have simplicity, because you come for the post of the officer. You should know how to carry and to generate respect in others. A glamorous heroine may earn attraction. Yes or no? May earn attraction. लोग उनको देखेंगे. But generally that attraction is so much skewed in terms of physical attraction that the respect is not well balanced. अगर हम एक properly reasonability से बात करें, when a glamorous actress walks around, the people do respect. That is out of the discipline. But in their mind, they do identify that physical aspect. And thus respect is not as good as it could have been. But if you know how to protect yourself, how to reflect yourself, how to present yourself rightly, not protect, I would say present yourself rightly, you are doing a wonderful job for yourself and also for everyone else. And आर्म फोर्सेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जब आपको एक पद दिया जाता है तो आपसे समझदारी की उम्मीद की जाती है कि आप उसके रहन सहन, उसके तौर तरीके, उसकी ड्रेसिंग स्टाइल सबको मैच करें. Let me tell you something very frankly, dear friends, that in the armed forces there are different occasions, there are different dresses for different occasions, and when you will join the armed forces, you will be having different uniforms and different dresses for different occasions, and you will have to carry it properly. Every time there may be a party dress with a bandana, right, or there may be a party dress with a different style, maybe a tuxedo or whatever. These all practices are very common. There may be a dress for your camouflage uniform, there will be a normal uniform, there will be other kind of uniform, there will be a uniform in for special occasions. Everything is there because dress defines you. Now remember this dressing, how important it is in the armed forces. You see a uniform of an officer, different taps, different stars, different things. Why? Because they define the person from the dress. Before you meet the person, before you know the person by the name, from a distance you come to know he is a colonel, he is a major, he is a lieutenant colonel, he is a commander, and you come to know about the different people rightly. Now this is something which I want to tell you. So once you are defined, you define yourself pre-hand, so you are respected. So learn how to carry yourself, and as a young boys and girls, you should wear neatly, make your few dresses ready. Sometimes you are directly called from GTO and to give interview, never mind. Then also you go down after GTO, put your shirts properly, tuck in and walk in very nicely. Try to look smart, alert and fine. That is very important, and be very clear that physical appearance and dressing are both mixed, though different. Now you are a tiny person, you are a tall person, you are a healthy person, you are a thin person. Everything differs. There are definitions, I hope you know that, according to psychology. So very thin person is very angry, a very healthy person is very cool. So that does not mean we are looking for athletic person who should know how to balance both the moods. So now dressing, is it clear? You have to decide. Light color dress, we have written a lot in the workbooks. You will be reading them and getting enough knowledge about your personality and your way how you have to conduct yourself in times ahead. Yes, we are soon beginning with interviews from your senior officers on a Google Meet. We will link you with them who have been the ex-presidents before, and thus you will get an opportunity to learn from them and gain insights, gain proper insights and learn something and become a better person. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.